Hello and welcome back to Sakura Beach. Momoko comes bounding out of the water. Hey you two! I have to agree with Ayumi. She has an uncanny ability to hear when people are talking about food. Seiji, do you know anywhere where we can go for drinks and snacks? I know just the place actually. Should be that short walk away. Good. I'm actually pretty tired at the moment. I guess learning how to swim would be a pretty tiring experience for her. Come on then, I'll show you where it is. Lead the way, Seiji. I hope he doesn't daydream while we're walking and get us lost. She really doesn't have any faith in me, does she? Still here after all these years. Same little shack by the sea. Well, we'd probably do good business here, so that's not really a surprise, is it? I thought they said nobody else ever comes to this beach. Huh. Or is it a different part of the beach? Whatever. Either way, I'm glad that it's here. I wonder if they still sell the same snacks that I used to get when I was last here. We're in control to Seiji the astronaut. Don't drift awareness right now. Oh, sorry, I was just reminiscing about this place. If they still do their homemade ice cream, definitely have to have some. That sounds like a great idea, Seiji. I'm more in the mood for a drink, though. So am I. Where's your clothing, Ayumi? I'm letting it dry off. Yeah, interesting side note. She's clearly changed her gear completely. I'll be, curious to see if anybody notices the same fairly obvious thing that I did. Ayumi seems to be contemplating on something. So this is the legendary shack I've heard so much about from Seiji. I'm surprised she didn't call me an idiot. The mood must be a lot better than usual. She seems to be inspecting it, looking it over at every tiny detail. It's a shack. It sells food. I'm not saying what's so amazing about it. While she doesn't look that impressed, Momoko doesn't let her spoil the mood. Now, Ayumi. I'm sure Seiji wouldn't recommend it without a reason. A cold drink is a cold drink, no matter where it's from. Exactly. I know you're both really thirsty after today. It better not be too fattening. Too much sugar ruins my figure. You seem very worried about your figure lately. What do you mean? Well, you were just so shy about putting on that swimsuit. Look good, Ayumi. You should stop worrying. Sorry, I'm afraid that's a knock at the door. I'm going to have to pause this recording for a second. Alright, sorry about that. Pesky, religious types. And you... you look good, Ayumi. You should stop worrying. Thank you. So are you saying that you've been looking at me in this swimsuit? Not really, no. That would be impolite, wouldn't it? Don't girls hate it when guys stare at them that way? Yeah, I think there's a difference between staring and looking. I appreciate it's a fine line, but a heavy sigh escapes from her lips. Just forget about it. Anyway, idiot, are you just going to stand there or are we going to get a drink? Alright. I'm really glad Momoko was there, because it looked like Ayumi was going to murder me just then. I just don't get it at all. Aren't I doing the polite thing by her? Does she actually want me to stare at her that way? Oh, I don't know. It's not like these two have ever shared their inner thoughts with me. Whatever thought process is going on in their heads, I've got no clue about it. We'll quickly get settled onto a table and order our food. And it arrives quickly, and it's enough to brighten up Ayumi's mood. What a nice little shack! Momoko's face is as bright as the sun itself. And she's right, though. The atmosphere of the shack is the same as it's always been. I've longed to visit it again, just to enjoy a nice snack while listening to the sea. It looks like you were right about this place, Seiji. You're welcome. Anything for my two best friends? Yeah, friends. Friends. We really have been friends for such a long time. Ever since we've known each other, it's just been us three. Just like our friendship, one thing remains certain. What's that? That you're a daydreaming idiot. Well, I'm happy to be an idiot then. Hey, Seiji. Yeah? I was just wondering, have you ever, you know... Have I ever what? Have you ever had a crush on someone? Crush? Closest thing I've had to a crush is my obsession with the universe. No, I can't really think of anyone I've had a crush on before. Seriously? Not even the sort of celebrity crush? Let's face it, I'm sure when you're growing up, the first person that most people have a crush on will be some famous person that they've never met in real life. Or even if it's a character from something. I'm sure I would strongly suspect that's the case. Still, whatever. Some people might be unusual. Girls aren't something on my mind, I guess. I know everyone in our class raves about relationships and that, but does it really matter now? And there's years and years left in our lives. Why does everyone insist that you have to jump into a relationship right now? Isn't high school enough trouble without having to worry about girls too? Really? Not anyone, Seiji. Come on, you can tell us if you've ever had feelings for anyone before. Honestly, Momoko, I can't think of anyone at all. I guess I've just never thought about girls before. I see. Though she keeps smiling, my blood nearly freezes at the tone in her voice. Have I done something to upset her again? Why does this keep happening? She's fishing for a compliment, you numbskull. Well, let's say that, hypothetically speaking, you were interested in girls. What? Why are we talking about this? Momoko and I are just curious, Seiji. What kind of girl do you prefer? Why are they asking me this right now? Didn't I just tell them I haven't really thought about girls before? Also, isn't it entirely possible that he could be gay? I'm just saying. You seem to be ruling that out completely as a possibility, but it is, could be the case. Judging by the expected glint in their eyes, there's no way I'm going to get away without telling them. Well, I don't really know. Like I said, I've never thought about it before. I guess someone nice, maybe decent at cooking. Seriously, dude, that's what you're going with? Honestly, I really don't think it's a good idea to have a checklist of traits. I'll know what I'm looking for when I meet the right person. You'll know when you meet her, will you? Are you sure you haven't met her yet, Seiji? I mean, surely you've made quite a few friends throughout the years. Now that she mentioned that, I just realised that I don't know that many people. I've always been friends with Ayumi and Momoko, but I can't really think of anyone else. Especially not any girls. The only reason I know Ayumi and Momoko is they were both my neighbours. If I did, I think I'd know about it. I'm just going to wait, see what happens, and love will happen when it happens. I think it's the kind of thing that just kind of hits you out of nowhere. Kind of like a meteor hitting the moon's surface. I'm sorry, is anybody else getting reminded of the space core from Portal 2? As in, space! I'm in space. Can you please not be thinking about space right now, idiot? Stay here on Earth with the rest of us. I said, this is either a character trait or there's going to be an alien turn up later. And if it's a winged cloud game, it's got to be a sexy alien. Sorry. Look, can we please just talk about something else? Sure. Would you like to get back in the water after this? We still have a few hours before the sun sets. We should get the most of this out of this day as we can. Momoko saves the day again. What do you say, Ayumi? Sounds fine. Ayumi's brooding now. Ah well, I guess it's normal. I've known her for this long, how could I not be used to it? Back at the beach, Momoko hadn't given up hounding me about crushes. So do you think he'll ever be interested in girls, Seiji? For the record, he could be gay, he could be asexual. There are people who just aren't attracted to other people in a sexual way, which is fine. So... Sorry. There we go. Sorry, just messing with my eye a bit. Contact lens is playing up a little. Felt like an eyelash got stuck under it. Why do you keep asking about this? What does my opinion of girls matter at all? I'm just curious, We've known you for so long, and there's still some things we can't work out about you. Okay, why would she change out of her swimsuit to go back to the... Oh, whatever. So you're just curious? That's why you want to know? Yeah, just curious. Okay, anyway, it's getting late. And there's somewhere that I want to show you to. Oh? What kind of place? Momoko seems excited at the idea. And how do we know this isn't a trap? Who are you, Admiral Akbar? It's obvious that this pervert intends to do something. For the sake of my pride, I will not be led astray by the likes of you. Okay, you've been friends with him for how long? And you don't trust him? I just... Oh, God, I don't care. Alright then, guess only Momoko wants to come. I didn't say I didn't want to come. I just said that I wouldn't be misled by you. I'm sure that's the case, Ayumi. Maybe you're jealous we would get to spend time together, huh? All alone. Goodness, imagine all the things that could... Ayumi slams an open palm into Momoko's cheek. Don't throw false accusations at me like that. Ow, ow, ow! And a sniffle escapes from Momoko. Seiji, it hurts. Yeah, that was kind of a bit far. I mean, a lot. Could you kiss it better? And she turns her cheek towards me. Kiss it better, but that means... The thought seemed to be incomprehensible to her. And another sniffle escapes from her. Please, Seiji. It'd make me feel a lot better. And looking at me with her dewy eyes, a very strong feeling of guilt washes over me. She's the one who did the slapping! Don't fall for her crocodile tears, you fool. She's trying to trick you. And Ayumi grabs her by the face and stretches it one way and the other. Ow! 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 Ayumi, you're making it worse. This is your punishment for lying to it. Does anybody understand what the hell is going on in this scene? Accepted, villain! Now he's gonna have to kiss my whole face better. That's the only thing that'll make me feel better now. And despite Ayumi's best efforts, Momoko manages to look at me with those dewy eyes again. Seiji, please help me! Kiss it all better! You are evil! Absolutely evil! And Ayumi quickly stops and pouts to herself. So, are you two going or not? And Momoko immediately recovers. I absolutely am! I can't wait! So they were crocodile tears. I guess I can come. Don't expect me to bestow such generosity on you in future. Okay, I'm actually going to check that she's okay, because let's face it, you did smack her for no reason that I can work out. Seriously though, are you okay, Momoko? Fine, Seiji. Don't worry about me. Oh, of course she's fine. Either way, I suppose it's time to head off. That scene was weird. All of my usual haunts around this place are still here. The little isolated cliff by the seaside. It always gave the best view of the sunset. It's one of many special places. And I've always wanted to share it with someone too. As I lead those two through the undergrowth, Ayumi complains the entire time. Where are we even going, you fool? There's too many bugs here. You could have at least told me to get changed. Come on, this is fun. This isn't like when we explored the forest around the house when we were little. Just because it was fun years ago doesn't mean it's fun now. Come on, Ayumi, let loose a little bit. It's okay to be a little bit immature now and then. For you, maybe. I am a proud, dignified woman. And I won't change that for anything. Oh, that's not what you were telling me earlier. All of that lovey-dovey talk about... Stop! No, don't say it. I forbid you to talk about that. You've got to talk about it one day, you know. Then how about we talk about what you were? No need for that. Anyway, are we close, Seiji? Almost there. And we emerge at the cliffside at just the right moment. As the sun looms deep in the horizon, painting the sky a fiery orangey red. Its form shimmers across the sea's surface, the dying light creating a spectacular show of colour. So, why are we here? Look out there. See for yourself.